So we begin with coordinate geometry today. In today's lesson, we are first going to recall what you have done in class 8 vis-a-vis what is coordinate geometry. We will recall what is a Cartesian plane, followed by a few technical terms: coordinates, axis, and quadrants. If you notice here, these two words are pronounced in the same manner, but AXES is a plural of AXIS. After that, we are going to plot few points on a particular axis and we'll summarize the lesson with a quiz time. So recalling what is a coordinate geometry, as the word suggests, it is definitely something to do with geometry. That means we are going to talk about a point and a plane. But when we use the word coordinate, means we are going to talk about position of a point in a plane. Recalling what is a Cartesian plane, this is something that you have done in class 8, where we use uh, the x-axis and the y-axis to divide the plane into four parts. So this is known as quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. This is known as x-axis. This is known as y-axis. Together, both of them together are known as AXES axis, and they are perpendicular to each other. Now, things to remember in coordinate axis: there are two axes to locate a point in the plane. One of them is horizontal axis, known as x-axis. The other is the vertical axis, known as y-axis. The point of intersection of the two axes is known as origin. The distance of a point from the y-axis is called the x-coordinate or the abscissa, and the distance of the point from x-axis is called the y-coordinate or the ordinate. The x-coordinate and the y-coordinate of the point in the plane is written as x comma y, which is known as the coordinates of that particular point. So x comma y together is known as coordinates. Axis means x-axis and y-axis together. Axis would mean either x-axis or y-axis. Quadrants are these four parts which the two axes divide the plane into. Another important thing to remember here is that both x and y are positive in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. In the third quadrant, both x and y are negative, whereas in fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. Let us look at certain points that we will plot on the axis. So I invite you to do this question. Plot the following points on the Cartesian plane. Now, the moment you hear the word Cartesian plane, you have to take a graph, make the x-axis and the y-axis. Please do that. Label the axis and plot these points one by one, all the 5 points. For convenience, we have named the points as A, B, C, D, E. So this is how it will appear. The point A, which is minus 5, 0, is right here. Point B, which is minus 2, 0, is here. Point C, which is 1, 0, is here. Point D, which is 4, 0, is here. And point E, which is 7, 0, is here. What is common that we see in all these points is that they all lie on x-axis. And interestingly, we see that the ordinate is 0 for all of them. Implies all the points that lie on x-axis are of the form a comma 0, where a could be any real number and of course the ordinate is 0. Let us see now set of these points, how would they appear on the graph. So in the same manner, we made the Cartesian. So we made the Cartesian plane, and in this Cartesian plane, we see the point 0 comma minus 5 right here, 0 comma minus 2 right here, 0 comma 3 over here, 0 comma 7 over here, and 0 comma 9 over here. After plotting these points, again we observe something which is common to them, that all of them lie on y-axis. So we can now generalize the nature of any point that will lie on y-axis will have the abscissa as 0 and the ordinate could be any real number. Now, interestingly, this particular point, which is the intersection of the x-axis and y-axis, will have the abscissa and ordinate both 0. That means this point will lie on x-axis as 0, 0, will lie on y-axis as 0, 0. Since it is the same location, we call this the origin. That is the intersection of the x-axis and the y-axis. So please look at this and let us revise this. So point 0 comma minus 2 lies in which direction? Abscissa of all the points on x-axis is a ordinate of all the points on x-axis will be equal to abscissa of all the points on y-axis will always be equal to ordinate of all the points on y-axis will always be. You will be able to answer these questions if you have paid attention to the previous slides. Now we will just go through this quiz to check if the learning outcomes that we have discussed today have been met. So point minus 2 comma minus 5 will lie in the third quadrant. The sign of x coordinate of a point lying in third quadrant is, in the third quadrant, it will always be negative. The signs of the respective x coordinate and y coordinates of a point lying in second quadrant are x negative and y positive, that is this. The point 0 comma 4 lies on y-axis. The y coordinate of any point lying on x-axis will always be equal to 0. The point where the two axes meet is called the origin. The point minus 5 comma 4 and 4 comma minus 5 are situated in this point, that is negative positive, will be situated in the second quadrant, and this point will be situated in the fourth quadrant. Since we do not have the second and the fourth quadrant respectively any of the options, so we will say different quadrants because these positions have been swapped. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you.